going to do a quick overview of settings. So, in the settings, you have your profile tab, which is where you can find your personal information like your first name, last name, and the primary role you selected when setting up the account. Next, you have security. This is where you can find the username that you set up in your account, where you can set up the two-factor authentication, change your password, and generally see what's been happening with your session logins and to delete your account if you would like to. Next, we have the notifications. Here in the notification section above is how you enable the sounds. So, how to enable the sounds for your notifications and rinseables would be by toggling this on instead of it being off. And here down below, you can actually test out some of the sounds to hear out what the sounds represent and what you will hear so that you know what to expect. Below, we have some email settings to pretty much determine which emails that you will receive from Rentables and how often so that you're not being overwhelmed with system emails to help you manage your deals and or to just give you updates on your business progress. Next, we have your billing tab, and here is where you can just find an overview of your current plan and usage summary if you have usage limits, as well as some quick actions for your managed team and change plans. You also have a few other tabs within this tab. You have the billing, which is how you can launch your Stripe portal if that's how you came to us by creating an account directly from us. Other users may have used another service in order to sign up for Rentables. We also have the usage. We have the plans in which each plan covers. We have your team members and a button to quickly launch your team management page to add team members. And then we also have a support tab to quickly get you some support if you need some help. Beyond that, we also have the company tab, and this company tab is related to your footers for your public forums and your emails. And so once you add your company information here, this is how you will be able to add a footer to your emails and public pages that shows your information uh, that shows your company information. Below that, we have the display settings. Again, toggle this on to show in your footer and toggle this on to show in your deal forms. Next, we have data. So we have import export settings. This is how you can control how data is imported and exported into your Rinseables organization. Next, we have the email tab. The email tab is where you can set up your email providers. This gives you the ability to set up an email provider so that you can send out emails directly from Rinseables. So there are two tabs within the email tab. One is providers and another is webhooks. So once you set up a provider, we have the ability to set up SendGrid or Gmail. Then you also want to make sure for SendGrid, you have set up the webhooks so that you can be able to receive the delivered, open, clicked, bounced, dropped, and the spam report into your Rinseables dashboard. Next, there is the SMS is where you can find your Twilio configuration. So in order to get your SMS to work, you need to create a Twilio account and from here, you can launch the Twilio website and be able to log in if you already have an account. And if not, you can create an account. And once you get that all set up and you have those credentials, you can enter those credentials here below to save a provider. And from there, once it's set up correctly, you will be able to move over to the status tab and to the usage tab. Next, we have the calendar. So the Google Calendar is an integration that we have for your viewing calendar. And so that whenever you have confirmed viewing set up, those viewings can be automatically put to your Google Calendar. And connecting it is pretty simple. Next, we have the scoring tab. The scoring tab gives you the ability to change your cash buyer interest scoring. So, in the cash buyer or buyer intelligence dashboard, there are rankings for your cash buyers. And those rankings use our default system wide weights. Here, you have the ability to toggle off our weights and to use your own custom weights in order to identify what information is more important for you versus the system wide defaults that Rentables has set. So, below, you can change pretty much all of the inputs that it would take to change the scores based off of what you feel is important and necessary. And with that being said, that is the settings overview.